Parents, is that little star on your child's shirt harmless, or does it have a hidden meaning? In the next few minutes, I'll show you 3 star symbols to watch for and 3 quick things you can do today. No fear, just truth. When I first noticed my child's toys full of stars, I didn't think twice, until I learned what some of those symbols meant. We teach shapes to our kids every day. One quick science fact: real stars are not pointy, they're giant balls of hot gas. They look like tiny twinkles because they're far away and the air in our sky bends their light. So the star drawings we use are symbols, useful for learning, but not the real stars God made. Now let's look at the 3 star symbols parents should know: the pentagram, hexagram, and heptagram, plus a quick note on the 8-point and more complex stars. The 5-point star is called a pentagram. Wicca, a modern religion with roots in pre-Christian traditions, has long used the pentagram as a central symbol. It represents the 5 elements: earth, water, fire, air, and spirit, and is used to balance these forces in rituals and magical ceremonies. Some branches of modern Satanism use an inverted pentagram, 2 points up, as a symbol of revolt against conventional norms and to emphasize the individual's free will and strength. They sometimes draw a goat head inside it. That image is called Baphomet. For them, the inverted star means rebellion, and they follow an I am my own God belief. That's the opposite of following God. 2 Corinthians 11:14 reads, "And no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light." A pentacle, however, is simply a pentagram inside a circle. The circle can mean unity, protection, or boundary in pagan systems. An upright pentacle, 1 point up, is commonly used in Wicca as a protective symbol representing spirit above the 4 elements. However, if the pentacle is inverted, 2 points up, it becomes an inverted pentacle, and when combined with the goat image, it is typically used in satanic rituals or occult imagery. Always check orientation and context. Circle plus upright star usually indicates pagan or protective use. Circle plus inverted star is likely occult or satanic. The 6-point star, or hexagram, is best known today as the Star of David, a Jewish symbol of faith, identity, remembrance, and heritage. Separately, in old magical books, the same 6-point shape appears as the Seal of Solomon. Ceremonial magicians used it in rituals to join above and below, a symbol in some rites for moving spiritual forces. In those ritual settings, the hexagram is used as a tool for spiritual power, manipulation of creation, or spirit contact. An excerpt from Deuteronomy 18:10-11 reads, "There shall not be found among you that useth divination, or an enchanter, or a witch, or a charmer, or a consulter with familiar spirits, or a wizard, or a necromancer. For all that do these things are an abomination unto the Lord." Isaiah 5:20 reads, "Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter." So when it's used for ritual or connecting with spirits, it's what Scripture warns us against. The 7-point star, or heptagram, links to old astrology, the 7 classical planets, and 7 days. Modern occult and some pagan groups call it the Elven star or Faery Star. They use it in rituals, initiation, or meditations to connect with spirit forces or nature spirits. In dark practices, it is often a sign of trying to access hidden powers that are not from God. The 8-point star, or octagram, goes back to Ishtar in ancient Babylon, a goddess symbol tied to Venus. Today, some occult groups also use 8-point or multi-point stars, 9, 11, and 12, in advanced rites. The more complex the star, the more likely it's tied to secret teachings or high-level occult groups. Quick recap. Pentagram is being used by Wiccan practitioners. Inverted pentagram, with or without a goat, is being used by Satanists. Hexagram, used as a symbol of faith by some Jewish people, and is also used as a ritual tool by dark practitioners. Heptagram is used in some non-biblical practices. Genesis 1:14 says that God made the stars for signs and seasons, and Psalm 147:4 reads, He telleth the number of the stars. He calleth them all by their names. So, the stars belong to God, but Scripture warns us against seeking spirits or using magic. Please read Deuteronomy 18:10-11 again. Do these 3 practical steps today. 1. Scan your home. Look at posters, toys, jewelry, souvenirs, prints and clothes, curtains, and everything in your home. If you see any star images that have been used by pagans, Wiccan practitioners, occultists, or Satanists, please remove them. When I first learned about these symbols, I checked my own child's toys and all the things inside our home, and I found a few with stars that had clear occult patterns. I didn't panic, but I took action and removed them out of our home. Deuteronomy 7:25-26 reminds us, The graven images of their gods shall ye burn with fire. Neither shalt thou bring an abomination into thy house, lest thou be a cursed thing like it. It's not about fear. It's about obedience. God asks us to remove anything that dishonors Him, so our homes stay peaceful, safe, and filled with His presence. Learn context. Do your own research about this topic because this information is readily available on the internet. Also, please pray for wisdom. We are not saying that you have to accept everything we say here, but we challenge you to note all the Bible verses we mentioned and read them from your own Bible. 3. Teach calmly. Use short Bible truths and pray for wisdom, as James 1:5 reminds us. Talk with your family, one small change at a time. Parents, we teach our children truth, not fear. Teach them the real story. Stars point us to God, and Jesus is the true light as mentioned in Revelation 22:16. The Bible teaching is clear. If an object is tied to false worship or occult practice, we must remove it. God told Israel to destroy idols in Deuteronomy 7:26 and in Exodus 32:20. Paul warns us not to share in things offered to spirits in 1 Corinthians 10:20-22, and to avoid even the appearance of evil, as stated in 1 Thessalonians 5:22. In practice, that means a symbol loses its neutrality when it's been used for evil, and we should not keep it in our homes. We have created a checklist PDF for this topic, and you can download it for free. The link is in the description below. If this helped you, please share it with a friend, and subscribe for more calm, helpful guides. Thank you for watching. God bless.